All right, my name's Brittany, and I play White Schwartz. Here's my deck.
That's it, Brittany?
Yep.
Brittany is one of our Pittsburgh White Schwartz players. She has a very unique Attack on Titan deck, so we wanted to highlight it.
You won't see any Aaron in this one.
Yeah, that's the spoiler.
There is a brainstorm.
All right, Brittany, lead us off.
Okay.
What kind of AOT deck is this?
This is wall, and then punchy at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
What character?
Mikasa and Levi.
Okay.
Levi's my bad boy.
Okay. All right.
You know.
So start us off.
All right. So I run. This is. Oh, just kidding. You guys need to see that, not me. All right. These are my 4 runners. I like to try to open with these. I like to mill. That's a really important part of my deck. So I like to try to do that. I can forget sometimes, but.
Mill runners.
My shiny beauties. This is just an oversized. It's another opportunity to mill. Sometimes you whiff it.
What is it? Mill 2.
Mill 2, and if one of them's a climax, you have to rest it. So I just throw them in the back if that happens. But the milling is important.
Just be good for the climax.
You have to put so many cards in waiting room for level 1. So
mill is extremely important at your level 0.
This one I play because sometimes I get stuck at level 0 with my runners and my oversized stuff. So
yeah, Krista Ricky, real good.
Yes. Expensive and not as important later in the game, but
she's pay 1, clock 1, salvage
level 1 or lower. Yeah, she's
and
salvage Ricky.
We'll talk about why I want to salvage 1 a little later.
Yeah.
These, another tool to kind of sift through my deck and control what I'm getting. You mill 3, choose a green character, and then discard a card.
On play, right?
Yes.
Yeah, on play mill 3. So that's Rize for green.
I'm seeing a mill theme here.
Yeah, lots of mill.
And then we have my Brainstormers, my only Aaron. These 2 are the same. That's Salvage Brainstorm. They also power up 500 to anybody who runs, which I don't really use in this deck, but it works.
Except, just your mill runner,
the runner runs.
Yeah, but I don't really use it at level 0 because I don't have any
It doesn't have as much power as it would in the yellow deck where you're using gear to move around, but it's still pretty good.
I'm using it for salvaging.
Yeah, because you have so many more cards in your waiting room than you would in deck with this build.
Yes, I just continue milling forever. This one is I mostly just like it because of the 1,000 boost for the center when I attack.
Out of center,
yeah.
Is that always or only during your turn?
Only during my
turn.
Yeah. Only on attack. Then I have these are part of my core project here. They're part of the Levi squad.
Oh, so it's a squad deck.
Yes,
wow,
my squad deck.
I didn't see that
coming. So these 2 bounce off of each other. If both of them are on the field, they give every core character on the board 500 power and level, which gets dicey.
Does that mean your level 3 characters get to level 4 and can't be clock shot by Megumin?
This is correct.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good, yes. Especially in our meta where there's so much Konosuba running around at any given time.
So I like to keep them on the board for certain decks, but sometimes if my level 1 is a level 2, then that gets me in trouble.
You can get anti-changed, so you have to be careful. But it is a really powerful effect.
It's a double-edged sword, though.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep these on the board while I talk about level 1. This is the rest of the squad. This guy is the core component to bring the squad out.
And what, he's pay 1?
He's pay 1.
Okay.
He's a 1/1.
Yes, everything else is cost 0. And then these 2 work in tandem with each other. So I'll set up a play state really quick. Wait, what's happening? Okay.
Yeah, probably easiest for you to show the play state and then say what they all do when they're in their spots.
So here we go. This is normally what happens.
But wait, how do you get them all onto the board?
Don't worry, I'll get to it. So I run 4 of these climaxes here. It is the combo for the level 1 Levi who brings the entire squad out. So what happens is, in my hand, I'm going to have to ditch 1 character, and then you have to ditch a card from your current state, and then you bring out 1 member of the squad each, if that makes sense. So
so you only have to have the Levi on board to bring out the whole squad.
Yeah, but you have to have somebody else on to ditch that card.
Okay, so you have to sack a green character.
Correct.
I think it's just sack any character.
Sack any character?
Yeah, sack a character from your hand.
Yeah, it's on climax play, ditch a character, sack a character, pull out the whole squad from waiting room.
Exactly.
Okay, so and you only need to have Levi on board to kick that, like, himself. So, like,
Yes.
you can't sack himself. You have to sack another character.
I mean, you could.
You can sack
as
him.
long as you still have.
But you only bring out the other 4.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You get,
Okay.
you get
You
one,
can't bring out one of him.
You get one
Okay.
Oro, one Petra, one Gunther, one Eld.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what all this text says. And he gives himself 2,000 power while he's in the center. These two work together. So what they're going to do is hand on core here, and then with him, he gives the center 1,500. It's not necessarily him. These two only power up him, 1,000 each.
Yeah, so what are their powers, like, in your front row? What is that going to hit?
After you add everything up, it gets, so he's 5, 6, 7, because he gives that to himself. 15 here, 500 each from here, 1,000 each from here. So he's at 11.5.
Okay, so you have 11.5
Yeah.
center lane
So
at
he's-
level 1.
Yes. And so
With hand on core, and he's a level 2.
yes.
So he can't get bombed.
This is correct.
And
And,
then
so these two
That
give
is
themselves 2,000 because he's in the center. So to read it, make it a little bit more clear. If you have another Humanity's Strongest Soldier Levi, this card gets 2,000 plus power. So they're both at 6,000. They still give the community 5. So 6/5. And
Yeah, that is my least favorite part of playing against this deck is you can't bomb the front row. They all sit at level 2.
Yeah, they all sit at
It's
level 2.
global +1 level.
And Brittany, well, doesn't that lose to Konosuba getting to 7K?
well, I have this.
Okay.
I run 2 of my cost 0 level 1. This is the only yellow I run in the deck because I'm not playing it on the field. I don't.
And it's just a 15K backup.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 1,500, yeah.
So it kind of helps most of the time.
I mean, it puts them to 8, which dodges the main thing that we were trying to dodge.
Yeah, dodges most on reverse combos.
Yeah, so because they're going to try to snipe your side lanes, even if they have hand on core. So
And then when I get this board state, I try to keep it as long as I can, which is why I have these two here. And then I also run this to try to mill to set myself up for level 3.
okay.
So,
And what does that do? Is that just a look at 4, take 1?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Look at 4, take 1. It's a core character, so I can take red. That's a little bit better than the level 0 Levi, but I just
Yeah.
continuously use these until I get what I want. And then I'll even, like, if I have something like this in my hand, I'll play over this, mill, take what I want, and then play this again.
Yeah.
Just to get whatever I'm looking for. So,
That's just a really efficient combo. Like, you only need 1 card.
oh, and
to,
it's
like,
also
pop
stock
off.
sold.
Yeah, so you're just trying to, like, you only have to keep that 1 card on the field. You're more about setting your waiting room
Yes.
for level 1, so it's pretty consistent.
Yeah, I mean, the combo-
like, I've very rarely seen the squad not pop out.
Yeah, the
when
combo-
we
the
play.
combo-
It's a sad day when it doesn't.
Yeah.
The combo's a stock soul too, so you get refunded the stock you pay for the Levi in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really important.
And I'm building stock for the future because everything's kind of expensive when you get to the top end of things. These are my Hanjis. They are level 3 hate and early play hate. It just gives itself 6,000 power, so it's kind of huge on my turn only, which is the downfall there. But
so
it
it
is,
swings for 13.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's nice.
I've had experience against that card playing Sunshine, and the fact that she can hand on core it just stays and it just kills stuff again and again, and it swings
Yeah.
for 2.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 2.
It's a 2 soul.
Yeah.
It's a 2-1 or 2-2.
Because it's
Oh, it's a
expensive.
2-2 with encore. Yeah. Okay.
With the stock soul, I do my
that's-
best there.
But
I don't get to play it a lot.
It does work, yeah.
And then we have this, which is another little milling tactic I have.
Oh, is this the Galactic Brain?
Yeah,
Three
this is
backup?
like Galactic Brain.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? Is it a 3K backup or?
3.
Yeah, so it's a 3K backup where on play you mill 3 cards.
3, yeah.
Yeah, so I've seen Brittany play this. She's like dead to rights, right? And she says, okay, I play this backup, like, your character died anyway. You milled 3 clean cards and then canceled on the last card of the 3 damage that you were hit. It was like the most Galactic Brain play I've ever seen in my life.
It was a slim possibility, but I did it. And then this is kind of just in case my wall at level 1 crumbles because it's early play if everybody's a core character on my stage. So it's kind of beefy. You can't use any backups against it. So I don't get a ton of chances to use it, but it's a just in case card.
And it's a foil.
And it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's Levi.
Yeah.
So fits in. And then at level 3 we have my beautiful sign babies. We'll hide the not sign baby.
So 3 of those.
Yeah, so 3 of these, they're early play as long as you have 2 or less climaxes in your waiting room. It heals, which is one of the more important things, the reasons why it's in here. And then my Mikasa's...
Wait, you run... Oh, okay, that's not a Mikasa. I was going to say you run 5?
I run 5 Mikasas because this is a special... No, I'm just kidding. 4 Mikasas. This is the most meta this deck is. Because
show us the climax. What's that climax combo with?
Thank you.
Here, put them up here. It's beautiful $50 thank you.
Yeah, I like to try to do this together, but it doesn't always work out like that.
Yeah,
it's normally like 1 and 1, and then this is out. So whatever. At least the combo gets popped. But you probably know what it does with the climax.
But what if our viewers don't know what it does, Brittany?
I will explain it. So, on play, you draw a card, which a lot of the time you're doing that, and then you're getting the climax because you're not always lucky enough to have
it. A lot of the time you play,
you're drawing your one card.
Literally,
it's always the climax.
That's what happens for me.
Yeah,
I think I'm just
that's for all AOT players.
I think I'm excessively.
You have too much spiritual territory for it to not draw the thing.
I mean, occasionally it doesn't happen, but I normally I'll play it and I'll get it and I'll be like, yes, I can actually do it. So on play, you draw that card and hopefully you'll get what you need. And then on attack, with the climax out, her combo allows you to burn on attack, and then after you reverse them, you can pay 2 and burn again.
And that one's not climax combo, right? Yeah, you can do that without
the reverse burn is not climax combo,
Yes, and I made that mistake and thought it was, and have not done it many times because I thought I needed the climax out, which is sad. It also powers itself up initially when it comes onto the stage to 2,000 power. So it's pretty strong initially, but then you're probably going to lose it most likely next turn, so it is just really good to just kill your opponent immediately when you take her out. This is Sasha. I don't use this card a lot, but...
when did we put that in? We put that in when we were going to Springfest because it was the weekend GGO came out, and we were all spooked by the 2-1 back row.
The smoke screen,
so, yeah, that's why we put that in there. We were thinking of ways to try to deal with the 2-1 back row, and Sasha was all we could come up with.
Yeah, she can snipe the smoke screen off the field.
Yeah.
And I used it, I think, once. I'm probably going to take it out, honestly.
What else does it do?
It's early play, so if your opponent has level 3 or higher character, this card gets -1 level on your deck.
So it early plays if your opponent has a level 3, which is against most decks.
Yeah.
So that is good. I don't know.
She gain power at all? Or
when this card is placed in stage from your hand, put the top card of your deck into your waiting room, choose one of your opponent's level, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's the level snipe ability.
Yeah.
So if the card you mill level that or lower, you get to
It gives itself a soul if 2 or more core characters.
That's not bad.
So it's a big side attacker,
good sides,
and it's a pretty side card, so.
Yeah, plus it's beautiful. So that's my deck. I guess the real thing is to just stall and try to build resources until you get to level 3 for all this mumbo jumbo, and to try to heal depending on my...
Yeah, I guess you get to like triple Mikasa more than yellow red would, because you don't have to you just play 1 card and then play a stock soul and get 4 more cards.
Yeah, turns out an 11-5 wall is pretty good at stalling you, let you gain resources.
Oh yeah, for sure. I have a lot of stock most of the time. There's generally 1 or 2 climaxes in there, which kind of sucks.
You can't hit over it because she's always holding backups.
Yeah,
I can mill a lot to kind of filter through.
You're not paying out a lot, and your brainstormers go away. So when your stock gets dirty, I guess that's a downside. You don't really have a chance to pay it out.
And I mean,
because you're incentivized to just put the Levi out again, and you can hand encore him so he doesn't leave the stage, so you don't pay for him again. So if your stock gets dirty, you kind of get screwed out.
Yeah, unless you can continuously mill with those. I have that event, and then I have.
That's the whole wall deck problem though. Once you get your wall rolling, you really don't play any other cards, and your stock just kind of stales there.
But yeah. That's is that anything else you want to talk about, Brittany, or is that about it?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We wanted to get one of our spicier deck profiles out there since we've been doing a lot of meta stuff, and Brittany was in the shop today, so wanted to take advantage of it.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, thanks for watching. If you want to see, like we always say, we're trying to get all these deck techs out, so if you have anything at all at this point that you want to see, let us know. So drop a like and a comment below. And yeah, that's it. Pittsburgh White Schwartz signing off.